that will continue tomorrow or not?
Well, today was certainly the hottest day of the week, Rick, and we're actually expecting to cool it down a bit as we head into the next couple of days. So we're going to have that forecast coming up for you as we get a look outside this evening. We are looking at gorgeous conditions out there. Looks like we are getting a look from our Blue Ridge camera. You're going to see temperatures into the 60s, a few 70s out there. 78, that's for Palmdale. 73 in Santa Clarita, 65 in downtown, and 65 in San Pedro. So a very mild night. In fact, a warm night followed by a very warm, even a hot day earlier today. You'll see wind-wise, we're still looking at windy conditions through the Grapevine and in the high desert right there, and still expecting some breezy conditions through tomorrow. No official advisories, but things will start to calm down and things will start to cool down as we head into your day tomorrow. 81, that was the forecast high in downtown today, so we were well above average. A good 7 degrees above average by tomorrow, though. We're cooling down into the 70s, still near average, but cooler than today. 60s, mid-60s by the morning hours, and by the afternoon, we're up into the mid-70s. That's going to be for downtown. 75, flirting with 70 for Santa Monica, Anaheim 79, Riverside 89, and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to a warm but cooler 84 degrees as we head to tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to let you know if this cool down lasts through the weekend. That's all coming up in your 5-day forecast in just a little bit. Lena and Rick, back to you.
That is something. They're
incredible.
Big, beautiful, strong animals, but they do some unusual things at times.
Yeah.
I saw a horse land in a pool once. So
I'd like to know the story behind that.
They get spooked easily, and they're going to shy their way into trouble.
I used to ride horses, and that's why I stopped, because
they get spooked easily.
And I had a few instances where I almost fell off.
Or they'll rub you off too. Sometimes they'll rub you off. Yeah.
It's a little scary. They're gorgeous animals.
It was a good day for a dip, though.
Oh yeah.
Because it was
that's probably
really hot.
why. That explains everything. The horse was hot. It was hot out there. Decided to go for a swim and went out a little too far. There we go, past the buoys. But yes, indeed, it was a hot day earlier today, and as we get a look outside this evening, you're going to see pretty clear conditions and pretty warm conditions out there. In fact, temperature-wise right now, we're at 69 degrees, flirting with 70, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So your weather headline showing you a few things going on. First and foremost, it was hot today, as we mentioned. Well, it's cooling down over the next couple of days. We're looking at increasing cloud cover, and this is going to be for the next, tomorrow and, your Friday. And then by the time we hit the weekend, expecting a little bit of a warm up, but more warming as we head into next week. Of course, we'll break that down in your extended forecast coming up in just a little bit, and you'll see more sunshine expected as we head toward the later part of our forecast. For now, though, it's about the cooler conditions and the clouds. Cloudier conditions at the coast, partly cloudy for tomorrow, and then more cloud cover starting to move in as we head toward the end of the week, toward your Friday. So as we get a look at your forecast right here, we've got a ridge of high pressure that's starting to break down, and you'll see a little bit of a trough starting to nudge its way into Southern California. As a result, we're going to see cooler conditions, and we're also going to see cloudier conditions. We're going to see this happen over the next couple of days. And as a result, of course, we're looking at temperatures dropping from the 80s and the 90s to, say, the 70s and the 80s. So futurecast set for 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Looks like we will see some fog roll into the forecast along the coast. By 12:30, even some patchy cloud cover out there, and that same thing goes for 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So with that, we're calling it partly cloudy as we head into tomorrow. For your inland spots, maybe looking at more sunshine. Everybody else looking at more cloud cover. So for the valleys in the Inland Empire, we're still looking at, cooler conditions as we head toward the next couple of days, and then warmer toward the weekend. For the basin in Orange County, there we go. Thursday, we're a little cooler tomorrow. More clouds by your Friday, low clouds by your Saturday, and a little warmer as we head into your Sunday, more warming by your Monday. And one more 5-day forecast for you. There we go, starting with your Thursday as we head into tomorrow, a little cooler, and no, not starting with your Thursday, but by Thursday we are cooling it down tomorrow, and then cooling it down even more so as we head toward your Saturday, warming it up on Sunday. So we're going to have more on your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Evelyn.
And we're expecting a bit of a cool down in the forecast. How cool will it get? Well, we'll have the answers coming right up. It was warm and hot today. We saw 80s. We saw 90s out there too, but temperatures are going to start to cool down over the next 24 hours. So if you're looking for some relief, we're going to get it pretty soon as we take you outside to the Santa Monica Pier. A couple people out and about, and, mild temperatures out there this evening. No surprise, because we did have a very warm day. 67 degrees, that's the high right now. We're temperature right now, actually, at the broadcast center here in Studio City. 73 in Santa Clarita. As we head over to Malibu, pretty mild at 61. In Riverside, you're currently at a very warm 77 degrees. Still looking at windy conditions through the Grapevine right there. Palmdale as well. The high desert looking at windy conditions. No official advisories out there, but it is breezy. Some of the higher elevations and around passes and, of course, canyons as well. 81 degrees. That was the forecast high today in downtown. So we were a few degrees above average for this time of year. Record numbers 102, didn't get close to that. But again, we were above average overall. As we get a look at what we can expect for tomorrow, well, 75. That's going to be for the basin. So we're getting down to the 60s tonight, a very mild night out there for you. Then by the morning hours, we're into the mid 60s, and by the afternoon, mid 70s with a mix of clouds and sun. That's going to be for the basin and the coast. For your inland spots, though, we're going to see more sunshine, and we're still dealing with pretty warm temperatures, especially for spots like Palmdale. The high desert getting up into the 90s tomorrow, 93 for us in Palmdale, Riverside 89, and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to 84 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. As we take it to the coast, a little cooler there, of course, 69 degrees with a little more cloud cover in store for us as we head into tomorrow. So want to show you your weather headlines. As we mentioned, we're cooling down, increasing clouds over the next couple of days. Then a weekend warm up. So if you like it a little warmer, well, we're cooling down. Then we're warming it right back up again this weekend. Not quite as hot as what we saw today, but getting close, and we are expecting more sunshine once we get there. Until then, though, high pressure starting to break down. There's that ridge of high pressure that's been sitting over Southern California, and as a result, we've been looking at offshore conditions, clear conditions, and warm and dry conditions. That's what we're dealing with right now, but that's going to start to change as we head to tomorrow. A trough's going to start to dig into the forecast, and as it does, well, we're expecting a cooler forecast, of course, expecting more cloud cover, especially around the coast and through the basin as well. Futurecast is going to show you just that. Set for 6 a.m. tomorrow. We're looking at some coastal cloud cover right there. Looking pretty patchy by the morning hours. Looks like we're going to see more of it by the afternoon. So it's going to be a mix of clouds and sun for the basin and, of course, the coast. And we are expecting sunshine into our inland spots. And you'll see that in your 5-day forecast right here. Mid 80s for you tomorrow, then some clouds on Friday. By Saturday, a few clouds for you. Sunday, warm temperatures, and by Monday, we're warming up even more so. We're back up to 90 degrees into your inland spots. And then as we head into the basin, you're going to see your 5-day forecast. A bit cooler tomorrow, even cooler for your Friday, but then picking things right back up again as we head toward the weekend and as we head toward your Monday. Back to you guys.
All right,
And we're getting a look outside right now. Clear with a little bit of fog and a cool down on the way. We'll have that full forecast coming up.
All right, meteorologist Evelyn Taft, I have 3 words for you. H-O-T.
Hot. You got it.
I'm sorry.
I was all excited. I
My
figured
math
it
is
out.
bad.
Okay. Yes. 3 words. It was hot, but it's going to be C-O-O-L-E-R, cooler. 6 letters for you. All right. Forget it. I tried. All right, we're going to take you outside to Mount Wilson this evening. We're dealing with a bit of cloud cover, also clear night sky and mild to warm temperatures out there. Santa Clarita 71, Palmdale, you're at 75 degrees still. Gorgeous night. Nothing better than a warm night, at least in my opinion. 59 in Malibu and 63 right now in San Pedro. So already getting a little cooler at the coast. Still windy through the Grapevine. Still breezy in the high desert. Other than that, pretty calm conditions wind-wise tonight. And temperature-wise, we made it to 81. That was in downtown earlier today. Average is 74. So we were above average. We're staying a little above average as we head into the next 24 hours. 60s turning to 70s in the afternoon. That's going to be for the basin. Santa Monica 69, flirting with the 70s. Palmdale still hot at 93, so there's still a few hot spots for you, but we are cooling it down overall. Riverside 89 and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to 84 degrees. So just to recap your weather headline showing you a cool down as we head into the next couple of days, increasing cloud cover, but a weekend warm up in store, and with that we'll see more sunshine, especially as we head toward the second part of the weekend. You'll see that right here in your 5-day forecast for the basin in Orange County. Mid 70s turning to low 70s. Cloudier by Friday, low clouds still by Saturday, but a bit warmer and a bit more sunshine as we head into your Sunday and your Monday. As we get a look at your next 5-day forecast, that same pattern holds as we head into tomorrow. Mild temperatures, but a little cooler, and then by Friday, more cloud cover for you. By Saturday, we're talking low clouds and temperatures into the mid to upper 60s. A little warmer by your Sunday, and by Monday, more warming for you as well. And finally, getting a look at the valleys in the Inland Empire, we went from 90s to, well, we're going to 80s, 70s by Friday, getting back to about 80 degrees by Saturday, but then really pumping temperatures right back up again as we head into your Sunday and Monday. We're talking upper 80s and low 90s with plenty of sunshine. Sylvia and Rick, back to you.